What's up, beautiful people? My name is Brian Kennedy, and if you're wondering why I was gone for a couple of weeks, there's really no reason for why I was gone besides the fact of, just 2020 sucks. And what I mean by that is just, there's so many bad things that has happened this year. Kobe Bryant dying, Breonna Taylor murder, and the ruling, like all the innocent lives of people who have died, police brutality. We even got, politics has just been just dumb as heck. And all together it's just really been bad. 2020 has sucked to the point where, it sucked the life out of every single person that I know. I don't know if you know anybody that it hasn't sucked the life out of, but I mean, if you do know somebody that is that optimistic and really is that good at, keeping their emotions and keeping themselves sane during this time, then please pray for them and, tell them that they're a good person for, still believing in this year being good, if it can actually do that. You know what I'm trying to say, for as long as this year has to go. All right, now if you're wondering what's in my hand, I have a remote control, and it comes with this little antenna, which is pretty dope because this looks like every single superhero film where the bad guy holds a little remote detonator that sets off this big old bomb. I don't know if you've ever seen a movie like that, or maybe it's just my imagination because that's exactly what this looks like. It looks like if I just press one button, boom, boom, right? But no, the only thing that this goes to is this smoke machine that I bought about a year ago, and I haven't really used it since. So, I just plugged it up. It's sitting right next to me. I just want to know, can I smoke out this whole scene in the back so I can make this whole scene a little bit more doper than it already is. All right, so I'm about to press 4. I don't know what 4 does, I forgot. Scared the dogs. Do you see it? Oh, you see it now, don't you? Yeah. Looks like something's on fire. I'm trying to think of an instance where I can actually use this and it would actually look pretty dope. And in this scenario, you're not gonna be able to even see me because it's already too smoky. Yeah, maybe this was a mistake. Should I keep going with the video though? Yeah? I think the smoke atmosphere is kind of dope. But yeah, man, the only reason why I wanted to make this video is because there's so many bad things that happened in 2020 that the fact that people just got desensitized to, when something bad happens, they just think, oh, well, it's 2020, it's bound to happen. And I feel like we shouldn't really have that mentality because what happens when 2021 comes around and we have that same mentality going from 2020 on forward to every single year? I feel like we need to change our minds, and the only way we could change our minds is by changing everything that we do. And with me saying that, the first thing that I could think of that we can do in 2020 right now so we can fix this way of thinking, fix these bad things that are happening. I feel like the first thing that we can do, the first step we can take in 2020 right now, hold on a second, let me press this button again because the smoke is pretty dope at this point. Maybe that was too much. I think it was maybe, that was too much. That was, I don't think you can see me anymore. Hello. I think the first thing we can do as a community, as a group, as adults in the United States, as Americans, dang it. It's clearing up. I feel like the thing that we can do as grown people in the United States, as Americans, I feel like the best thing we can do in 2020 right now, step 1, is actually vote when voting comes. Matter of fact, you can actually vote early. Stupid smoke. All right, I'm hating the smoke. I'm putting this down. I feel like the best thing we could do is vote. All right, you can vote by, mail in. You can actually go in person. Just wear a mask, please. Don't be one of them people that they have to kick out because you resist to wear a mask because, coronavirus has been here for, about more than half a year. If you're not really thinking in your right head that you need a mask at this point, then something's really wrong with you. I feel like every time I blow, more comes from behind me. Is there smoke behind? No, there's no smoke behind me, so it's all just right here in the vicinity. But yeah, best thing we can do is vote. Please, if you can, make sure that you are registered to vote this year, and make sure that you're actually going to the polls. Make sure you're actually mailing in your ballot. Make sure that you are telling the closest people to you to make sure that they vote, and they tell their friends to vote, and they tell their family members to vote, and you tell your grandma, your auntie, your uncle, your moms, your pops, your grand peoples, all them peoples, even your grand uncles and grand aunties. Is that how you put that? Do you say grand auntie? How do you say that? Are they just your auntie or are they just your uncle at that point? I don't really know. Make sure you tell everybody you know, because there's apparently a lot of things that need to be changed, and the only way we could change it, and the best way that we could change it, and the fastest way that we could change it right now is by simply just voting. Doesn't matter who you go for. I don't really care if you go for left, right, up, down, sideways, diagonal, I don't care. As long as you're going out and voting, then we know where everybody stands, what everybody wants. But if nobody's voting, and if the majority of people are just sitting at home watching the outcome and then are mad at the outcome, then we have nowhere to go. Everybody's just gonna be mad. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the way that I think, you know? So yeah, just do your best. Just tell everybody you can to register to vote, go out on election day and vote. And that's literally first step to getting better in 2020. 2020 is almost over. We have to think ahead to 2021. I didn't really have much to say in this video besides the voting fact, because 2020 has sucked. 2020 has sucked. 2020 has been garbage. 2020 has been crap. All right, especially with this whole coronavirus thing. And that's a whole nother thing to open, a whole nother can of worms to open. But right now, I feel like everybody knows the severity of this election. I feel like everywhere you go, everybody is talking about making sure that you're registered to vote. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. I watched MTV today and I've seen so many voting commercials that I'm actually annoyed and don't want to watch TV anymore. I just want to sit there in silence because it's coming from everywhere at this point. As millennials, as people in my age group, we have to be the ones to create that change in the world, because the old people aren't really looking out for us anymore. They have their own beliefs, and some of them do have our best interests, but some of them really have their own interests that they want to focus on for themselves. So the best thing that we can do, give me some more smoke, man. I'm smoking this thing out. I don't care again. Come on, let's go. There's no smoke. Come on. The best thing that we can do as millennials is make sure that we are voting and making sure that we're doing our best to make this world safe for ourselves and for the people that come up after us. And the only way to do that, is by going out and voting on election day. It's the only thing we can do. No, that's not the only thing we can do, but that's the best thing that we can do for the time being. That's step number one. Step number uno. Step number eins? Is that how you say it in German? I can't remember, man. I took German like 2013, 2014. What is it now? 2020? What? That's 6 years ago. I haven't even thought of speaking German. Why did I take German? How come I couldn't take Spanish? Why am I thinking about this? Well, there is a reason why I went off for a couple of weeks, you know, the whole creative rut thing. But at the same time, it's because 2020 has sucked. And it has literally drained me down to the T. The one thing that I think that we could do to make it better is just vote. Video's not sponsored, by the way. This is just me thinking. And when I think, I come to you guys, because I need you guys to hear me out. This is open discussion. If you feel like you have an argument to go against smoke, if you have an argument that you can come to me about to possibly tell somebody not to vote, then please try to bring that argument to me. Let me see where you're coming from. The only thing that I know is Kylie Jenner just posted a thirst trap on Instagram and she got 48,000 people to register to vote. What the hell? Do I need to start posting thirst traps just so you can go ahead and register to vote? Cause I'll do it. I'll pull the nips out. I don't care. I just need y'all to go out there and vote. Do what's best for the country. Do what's best for us. Because the best thing we can do right now is that. Alright, smoke it out one more time before I call out. Bam. If you found some value in this video, make sure to leave a comment down in the comments. And if you're feeling generous, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you like doing those things. Alright, my name is Brian Kennedy. I'll make sure to see you. Gotta be clear. This isn't working. My name is Brian Kennedy, and I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Oh yeah, you like my glasses? My girlfriend thinks I look like Harry Potter. Bump it. Peace!